What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Winnipeg Jets. And we're here after a very strong draft for us. Perhaps not in the later rounds, but that early round stuff was good for us. And we did, well, no, actually we got some, we did get some low elites there in those mid and late rounds, but they're very low overall, most of them. Anyway, before we get into the free agency, and we will have quite a lot of work to do here in free agency, we are going to read off some winners here from last year's point scoring contest. No, I apologize if I butcher this name, but yeah. Hold on, I had it in my head and now I forgot it. Oh yeah, Malakiat. Oh my God, Malakiat. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, you got, okay, looks like you put your last name twice, so I guess is your name Malakia? Anyway, you guessed Scheifele and EK65, which were both correct. Scheifele led our team in points, EK65 on top of the league, so congrats to you. And the second one here, last but not least, however I want to say it, is fucking Stallion Duck, who guessed Scheifele and EK65 as well. Carey Price being the leading goaltender, who probably no one expected. And, yeah. So those were the two winners from this last year. Hopefully, I did make some adjustments to my settings. Now, I do appreciate, I think it was a random person who gave me your settings. I didn't make all those changes simply because historically in this game, the only sliders that matter when it comes to the simulation are in the general one. And I saw you did a lot of sliders for like shot power, screen stuff, and like incidental contact or goalie stuff. Now, that is historically in this game, unless something massive changed with the patch, which I didn't believe it did, those only affect the gameplay itself and not the simulation. But what I did do is turn off offsides and icing to try to increase the scoring here in the simulation. We'll see if that affects it, or maybe we just had a couple weird years in a row. Either way, we're trying our best here. Trying my best to get these the scoring back to the way we want it here. So I think I covered just about everything. And now we're ready to get into free agency, which a lot of interesting comments. Some people even saying try to get Landeskog. I think that's going to be too much, getting Landeskog, Barry, and a goal. Like, yeah, we can afford it maybe right now, but thinking long term here, Shattenkirk, I mean, we might have him. Some people saying trade Shattenkirk. I don't know if I want to trade Shattenkirk. That'll leave us kind of sparse on the back end. If we get Barry, if we move Shattenkirk, our defense, it's just not there. I might even want to keep Shattenkirk around for another couple years. We'll see how he does this year in that regard. But, ooh, does have that top 6 potential. So I am probably going to use him this year and then let him go. That's crazy. He's already down to that top 6. Huh? He's already starting to decline. So, yeah, maybe not out of the question to trade him. The only thing about that is we don't have anyone to replace him, and that just makes us worse. I don't know if that's the right call. If it looks like another punty year, then yeah, but for right now, we won't hold on to him. But here's the thing. We got to give Vesalainen an extension, Roslovic an extension, probably Appleton as well. Let's see what Roslovic wants. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I'll keep him around. Vesalainen. Ooh, that's a bigger one. I might wait on Vesalainen a bit, see what he does. And Roslovic, I don't need to offer him that extension right now either. Although it is a nice little bridge if he does jump up a bit more. It's not too bad. You know what? I'll offer Roslovic this extension just because there's a pretty damn good deal here. So let's do that. 2.15. We can get a nice little 2-year extension at 1.85. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to wait on Vesalainen a bit just because I think I could probably get him to a more team-friendly type deal here. Appleton's not a guy you really give a major extension to. Yeah, we're going to have to get a goaltender. All right, so let's look into free agency here. There may be room for Landeskog. I'm trying to think about that. Let's see, because we might still trade Vesalainen. I know some people are calling for that still. Byfield probably not going to be ready. Kyle Connor is still there. Vesalainen. Yeah, I mean, He could really help out and really make that first line much better. But the thing about that is I can't really decrease him that much. He's smack in his prime. He wants a mid to long-term deal. 4 years, probably minimum. So if we did that, we do have to move someone out. And moving someone out from the back end doesn't make sense. Yeah, we can move Granlund. Problem is we don't have another center option on the second line. And that's an issue, obviously. It's kind of an issue. Yeah, we need Ehlers to have a bounce back year, which kind of means we need a better center, but we don't have that. We don't have too many options. Trading Granlund right now, I don't know if people accept that contract. And if they do, I don't know. I don't see a real good option to replace him. I wish there was someone here in free. There's just not a good center in free agency. Simple as that. We did need another kind of scorer type guy, but there's not really that either. Maybe we do go for Landeskog. Maybe matching, but that's a lot of money. He's going to want, like, I'm going to have to pay him 8.5. I don't know if I want to do that. I do want to pay Barry, though, because I think we will need to buy a bit more time with some of our slower growth on that right-hand side. I'll give him 4 years. New York is on. New York wants Barry. I'm going to do like 4 years at like 7.5, probably. Maybe I have to go a bit above that. Maybe 7.75. Take him up till he's... Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 7.75 for 4 years to be a bit more safe. So that's around 8. We'll have about 12 left. I mean, we could fit them all under cap. That's... But the thing is, we have to say we're going to sacrifice someone next year, which, hey, it might be easy to trade Granlund by next year, but we might have to... I think we're just going to have to hold on to him this year. Because, as I said, unless we could find... it just sucks. So some people saying go for Elvis. I like the idea of going for Francouz a bit more. Because we know he's 81 and we know he's cheap, and he's 2 years is good. Yeah, at that kind of price. It's pretty ridiculous. I'll bump him up to like right there. But that's nothing for a guy like Francouz. And he could prove to be a very good backup for us for a couple of years, so we're going to do that. And now is the big decision on whether or not to go for Landeskog. What I'm going to check is... No, he's not a shooter, man. We need a shooter, although the power forward would work for our chemistry quite well. 200 or so shots for Palmieri. Landeskog, what'd you do? He might have taken a lot of shots and just... No, not really. He's not a shooter. Not much of a shooter. Sod's available. That's not really ideal for us. I mean, yeah, we can grab Landeskog, but what does he bring to the table that we don't already have? I can't really spot it. We need Ehlers to have... we need something to go right for us. Yeah, we have Line. You know, we have Line who should be the shooter and should take more shots. Maybe getting Landeskog helps. Maybe it pushes Scheifele to be more of a hybrid type guy, but I really got to be, you know, we got to think about this. Scheifele, as of right now, I mean, he's kind of has hybrid production, but it's more playmaker as it is. I don't know if he's a big shot taker. We'll check that. Let's see. 21 goals. Did have 200 shots. You know what? He could, yeah, he could be a hybrid production guy. And maybe if we get someone like, and that would be good, you know, power forward, playmaker, sniper on that top line. All right, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can. It's gonna be expensive. We're gonna have to give him like 8.5, but it's how it goes. And as an unrestricted free agent, we might not even get him. Someone else is interested in him. And that's Minnesota. We'll do, yeah, matching 4-year deals. Might have to go up to 9. If I really want him, I should go up to 9. But that's a bit to pay for him. Do I risk it? Or do we pay him? We got the money. We'll have about 4. Yeah, we'll have some. You know what? Let's go to 9. We'll have space. We'll have some space. We're going to go to 9 to make sure we get him. I think that could balance out that first line in a big way. So there we go. 4 by 9 for Landeskog. We're giving Barry a 4-year deal as well. Matching 4-year deals for the pair of them. So that's pretty much our free agency. And those are two very large pieces. Now, our defensive core obviously isn't elite yet, but we do have an elite goaltender who should offset that a bit. We need some more growth and jumps from our prospects, that's for sure. But hopefully we see that at the end or at the beginning of this year. Now, I think that's it. Let's advance a few days here. Yeah, we'll advance a couple days. I was just thinking if I need anything else. What's our contract situation like? I might need like some prospect-ish type guys. What are we looking at for forwards in this system? Oof. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, some of those guys will drop down to AHL. I just don't really think I'll be able to find any kind of decent prospect-ish type guys. I'll try, but we'll see. Well, let's just go to some two-way deals, see if we could find anything that jumps out. Highly doubtful, but... nope. Also tendered. Although it wouldn't cost anything to grab them. They'd likely match it, though. 23-year-old. Yeah, hard to really say. All right, let's find some 20-year-olds then, I guess. The youngest guy's available, 19. Am I going to find anyone who know a little tiny bit about? Probably not. So, it's a guessing game. I don't want to commit 3 years to that. Let's just forget about that. Advance some days here. Get our guys signed. Oh, hello. Trade. Vegas grabs some picks. And a prospect-ish guy to LA who gets William Karlsson in a fourth. All right. Cool. So we got our head coach, Georges Lapierre. All right, beautiful. That's our assistant. I got the goalie coach. Come on, where's my associate? There's a scout. Another scout. Wasn't the strongest of pools to deal with, but I was able to make some small improvements here and there for our scouting pool, so that's good. Come on, other coach, where are you at? Oh, he's willing. Okay, good. So we got all our coaches. We have a new coaching staff now, 100% new. And another scout. Another scout, I think that's it. I did get like 8. That's it. That should be it. That's 8, right? I don't know. I'm not counting. Who's counting? All right. Roslovic accepted his extension. We got Francouz as our backup. Very cheap deal for him. They want us to have Riley Smith. I would consider that kind. You know what? They want to give up Riley Smith. What do I know about him? 1 year left on that $5 million. I don't really know much about him, but is he a shooter? Not really. Nope. All right, so I'm not considering that. Look at that. Look at the value-wise, man. Look. I mean, it's probably because Smith's got more value. It's probably a relatively even trade, but nah. All right, big ones here. We got Landeskog. That's big. That's huge. How about Barry? And we got Barry. So, okay. We got everyone we pursued there in free agency. We still probably have about 4 or 5. Yeah, we got about $5 million to work with. I don't think we're going to pursue anyone else here because we want to still give time to Niku and such. Like, Chara could be good for like a year, but I still want to give the ice. We're not like I mean, we still have a window. We're trying to, do a quick reset and quick little retool and get ourselves back in the competitive thing yet. But we do want to give ice time to younger guys because, well, we drafted heavy. We need to get him into the lineup. So I believe that'll be it. All we take care of here in free agency. Now, it did make me sign Zadorov. You guys told me it was because he accepted whatever dollar value it took to tender him or whatever. And has nothing to do with age or whatever I was pissing and moaning about. So there's that. Wait, where is he? There he is. He's signed to it's always a year. They don't give him more than that. It's a year. Oh my God. It's because it's like the same money. I can trade him away, which I might want to do here. We're going to have Shattenkirk, Barry, Morrissey, Niku in the top 4. Heinola, we're hoping, jumps up. Yeah, we're going to have Heinola. We got Dahlstrom still for depth and still have Kulikov. We really don't need Zadorov. I'd rather go with Kulikov. He's just a bit better. So let's try to trade Zadorov somewhere. I'm going to get a message saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. But whatever. We can get a decent return, maybe a third, maybe a second if it's from a champion team for Zadorov. This is the third year, so yeah, I'm able to get up to 5 picks in the first 2 rounds. Now's the time. Let's see if we can grab a second for Zadorov here. Champion team like the Leafs, they want him. We can still fit it in. Let's grab their second. Ah, damn, they'd overcap. I could retain. I'd rather not. I'd rather not retain. If I can help it, let's try to not retain here. Tampa Bay wants him. That's league approved. Might be a bit too much value on that pick. We'll see what they say. Not quite. It might not work here. Is this going to be... I know that it says they're over $1 million, but sometimes... Yeah, see right there, it's lead. I don't know. I think the second might be just a bit too much. I pretty much have to retain if I want to get a second, which is not the end of the world, especially for this year. We have the cash to do so. I'm tempted. I don't want to make... the Lightning can be a bit better. Let's do that. Let's retain on... Let's see if this will be enough. If we retain on Zadorov. Just not enough. I do want that second. Let's see what else we could chuck in here. Really? I didn't get any like unsigned garbage. I got a backup somewhere, right? Yeah. That Wolski was a backup. I am almost positive. Yeah, because his name was Spike Wolski. I got him for his name, but it didn't work out. Woefully insufficient. Okay, not a bad... I could throw in the fringe starter. 61 and 19, though. He's growing quite well. Then we also have this Burdan guy, who's actually in good shape when it comes to where he's at. Backups are a dime a dozen, so if I need to make a trade go through with this guy, it's still not going through. Overly optimistic, they say. I might not be able to get this, get a second. I think it's a bit too much for Zadorov, so I'll have to like settle for a third, and we'll go a third from a better type team, so at least it's a higher pick. Or, yeah, like a rebuilder type. Not a better team, but you know what I mean. Give me that third. That should go through straight up. In fact, give me a fourth as well. Okay, I'll keep putting in some picks. I want to try to get as much back for this guy as possible. Not sufficient at all. Might not even be able to get a third. Alright, just take off the other pick. There we go. Maybe I could have got a 7th, but not entirely worth it. So we gave away Zadorov. That's fine. Didn't need him. Don't need to use him. Traded away, and that is it for here. So what I'm going to do now is sim up, get the lines taken care of, assign the scouts to their correct places, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so these are going to be some interesting lines. Have a lot of interesting combination, well, possibilities here, so to speak. So first line, we're able to get that +3 chemistry. Second line, not so good right now. Granlund there, doesn't really help. Ehlers is okay. The coaching system is just okay for some of these guys. We'd have to find someone who really, really likes at least that second line strategy to get some pluses here. But we're hoping for Ehlers to have a bounce back. Yeah, even some of these guys here, they don't like the second line strategies too much. But yeah, look at that third line. Vesalainen, Byfield making his debut, and Roslovic. It had me starting Byfield up in the NHL, so I guess I'll trust what it says. Try him out on that third line, fourth line of Kopp, Lowry, and Appleton, which is a -1. So not too sure if this is the head coach for us. It's not horrible, but yeah, nothing really jumps out too crazy good chemistry-wise. We'll see. We will see what happens here. But yeah, that's what our offensive core looks like defensively. Morrissey, Barry, Niku, Shattenkirk, Kulikov, Heinola. One thing I could do is shift Shattenkirk up there and get a +3 on this second pairing. So maybe we'll start with that. Try to get Shattenkirk, you know, some points and things like that. See if, or at least show them off for potential trade ideas. But yeah, Niku Barry together would give us some good chemistry. So we'll see how that works. Heinola Kulikov on that third pairing. I'm hoping this time Heinola is ready for NHL. I guess we'll see. At power play now, I'm actually kind of happy about this. Get a +3 here. Line Scheifele, Ehlers, Landeskog, Shattenkirk. So the idea here, obviously, try to get Ehlers going again. And, well, +3 chemistry is pretty good. Almost at +5. Look how close it is. But there's no possible way for me to get that, unfortunately. Second unit, Connor, Granlund, Vesalainen, Byfield, and Barry on the points. There's a quick look at the four-man. The penalty kill, not a whole lot of help chemistry-wise, but Lowry, Kopp, Morrissey, Barry, Appleton, Roslovic. I think Roslovic's going to have better face-offs, actually. And then Kulikov and Niku. Three-man, unfortunately, we're getting a bunch of minuses because that's all we can really do. This is the best I can get it. We don't have anyone who likes the penalty skill strategy, so very interesting, actually. Kind of interesting. Lineup management says physicals, so would work. I mean, we have a pretty big, a lot of bigger forwards. We'll see how we play like that. All right, extras here is where it gets kind of interesting. Scheifele at line A, Barry Morrissey, Granlund, Landeskog, Shattenkirk, Niku, Connor Ehlers going with that kind of thing again, trying to put our best foot forward here. And three, I almost had something different. I did change it. I forgot. I almost had Roslovic here and like Byfield here with like a couple different. Ehlers not in there. Connor was in there. Landis, yeah, it was interesting, but I'm going to this because we also kind of still want to see if we can get Granlund going. I don't know if that'll be a thing, but yeah, not horrible. Goalies, of course, Hellebuck and François. Oh yeah, extra attacker. I didn't do this right. Scheifele and I don't even know who the other one's going to be. I guess I'll put Ehlers in there. Really try to get him going. Not that that might be the best thing ever, but there's your shootout lineup. Okay. We'll see. I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's still maybe a bit of a sore spot here, especially with Ehlers kind of being on the decline here. Maybe that just gives room for this first line to take over. You never know. But I'm excited to see what this third line will be capable of. So interesting chemistries here and there, but I think it should be good enough. The -1 on that fourth line does kind of suck, but that's all right. We'll figure that out. Maybe this coach isn't for us, but we're trying him out here. Chemistries may not look good. Results are what matters. So I think we're just about ready here. I do want to check one more thing and see if Vesalainen might want a bit of a better deal here. Okay, no, he's... All right, well, we'll give it time. We'll give it time. We'll try to get this team fully scouted. I have my NHL scouts all looking at forwards right now to see if we might be able to spot, just get everyone scouted as much as possible and see if we can find another shooter here. Because that, I think, is going to be our weak point again. Not enough shooters. So, all right, let's get this first little month done and get the whole team fully scouted and see how we start off this season. New coaching staff. Some new faces, pretty big pieces. Barry and Landeskog, they want to give us Giordano. It's not really a thing that we want to do here. I might have to redo my trade block. All right, Adam Lowry battling through injury like a beast. All right, 2-3 in preseason. Not exactly great. Alrighty, and yep, I got my scouts assigned already. Let's see how we start the regular season off with a 6-2 win over Philadelphia, 5-1 win over Vegas. Good start, but we've had good starts in the past. However, the goal scoring is really good for us, and the goals against is good. We look like a well-oiled machine here, 5-0 to start off with the new coaching staff. And my goodness, have we put our problems behind us? A fantastic start from Winnipeg here. Oh, hi, Cody. Look at you. What are you? Why are you up here? Uh-oh. What does that mean? And there's Mike D, of course. I think that's the last two members we got. Oh, no, Irvin. Irvin as well. Irvin, Jack as well. Those are the last three members we have. So, We might want to... You know what? I think Auto Scout will take care of most of that. Let's see if we could spot anything so far. Probably just let Auto Scout do most of it. All right, there's a couple. That guy's sort of within range to be a steal here, so we'll try. Get you. Halak, why not? Yeah, just look for the steals here. Not a whole lot. You know, let's go back to scout rank. Maybe I will scout a bunch of that first round. As much as I can. Yeah, Henrik Zetterberg scouting Mike D. How's it feel? How does it feel? Alrighty. Keep that going. Most of those guys being scouted. Savoie. I don't know. I never know how to pronounce that. Savoy, Savoie, I don't know. Looks French to me, so you put the French on it. Alright, let's just get our scouts off to a decent start here. I think I have a better scout than that in that location, but I hate when it should, like, for the scout here, it should put your best one first, right? Like, instead of, it's like, I think it's in, like, alphabetical order or something, starting with their first name, which is odd. But it is what it is. It's like that way for a lot of things in this game. Some interesting ways of ordering things I've noticed that EA likes to do. But yeah, it is. Yeah. Dante Fedork. Another Fedork. Another Weasley. I know just what to do with you. Alright. So let's see what that first round has in store, because once again we do have a couple first, so it does benefit us. Take a bit of extra time here at the beginning to start things off right. I mean, Auto Scout may take care of a lot of it, but let's not waste any time here. Ooh, no weaknesses on him. That's nice to see. And we do have a better Russian scout finally. Got him up to a B. Alright. I'm not going to go much further than this. I'm getting bored. Alright. Let's let Auto Scout do the majority of the work. We're 7-0 to start off the 8-0 to start off the regular season. 9-0. What a start for the Winnipeg Jets here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? You just signed Gustafsson. You want to trade him and you want 2 firsts from this year? Get out. I still kind of want to draft here. We look good right now, but we want to have a sustainable future, which means good young talent. And I think another strong year of drafting will pretty much set us up. We want to capitalize on the ability to have 12 total picks and 5 in the first 2 rounds. Finally a loss. I don't get... Ehlers, look at our record. You better be a team player right now, because I don't know if I could even bring you up. There you go, Ehlers. Smart man. Smart man. I'm giving him power play time, too. Like, come on, man. You too, Kyle Connor? Too bad, man. You gotta get good. Get good. There you go, Kyle Connor, Nikolai Ehlers. Understanding that there's a process here. Understanding their place within that process. Good job, guys. All right, 10-0-1. What a start here. All right, we finally lose a game in regulation to Boston. Tyson Barrie goes down with an injury. It's just a minor one. Should only really miss a game, maybe 2. But that's a tough injury. Shattenkirk, point per game up there. I like it. You like to see it. All right, let's put in Dahlstrom here. He should be fine. Yep, Niku's actually up to an 83, so he is like a top 4 type guy. All right. And this is no, it's not his contract year yet. Good. But yeah, not too shabby. We're not doing too bad right here. Another win. Whoa, 1-1-1-1-1-1. All the ones in the world. Illuminati confirmed, but what a start. 11-1-1. Wow. Blah? Yes, do that for me, please. Good job, Nikolai. All right. We saw me looking around, possibly looking to trade the guy, but he's looking like he's having not too bad of a bounce back year here. We're not here to look at that, though. We're here to look at yeah, so Granlund's still at 82, but he's point per game right now, so that's great. Byfield is an 80 overall. What a jump. Perfect. Yeah, he's got 9 points in 13 games played. He is on the power play. How many points are on that power play? 3 of those points are on the power play, but still decent production, almost 0.5 point per game without special teams time. Now, Vesalainen does want that second line time. He is on the power play, but he has lost morale due to ice time concerns. Tough. He's still looking like a trade asset. Connor's there. Landeskog being more of a main piece here. Vesalainen we could still ship off for that top 2 lefty. That's still in our back pocket. But this line is doing well. Very well. 9 points. Each of them have 9 points. Fourth line looks good too. They're offsetting their negatives and their pluses as well. And how was that first line doing? I'm kind of worried. No, they're point per game as well. So everyone's kind of doing their job. Yeah, and we have good spread out scoring from anyone. That's what you want out of a team, and we're getting it right now. Really good start here. Really good start. Barry being injured is tough, but yeah, very, very good start. And our team being fully scouted. Yeah, Francouz. No. Oh, he hasn't played at all. Uh-oh. What? Hold on. Did I have goalie rotations off? I usually check it. Watch, the one time I don't check it is when I actually still have it off. That is interesting. We haven't played Francouz at all. No, rotations are on. Just Hellebuck's been killing it? Okay. Wow. I rest Hellebuck a bit, coach. What are you doing, man? Not too happy about that. I mean, we have been winning. Have we had a back-to-back? Like, why are they playing them all crazy like that? Okay, we haven't had a... No, we have had a back-to-back, and we played them both. I mean, well, when you're playing like Hellebuck is playing, I guess it's okay, but we don't want him to get injured now. Don't Freddie Anderson the guy, man. Come on. All right, let's keep it going here. We are off to a tremendous start. Let's see if we can maintain that. Another win. Hellebuck is playing out of his friggin' mind. Here's a back-to-back coming up. Rest the guy, please. Get Francouz in there. Tyson Barrie is back. It looks like the scoring issues are a bit better here. That's good. We need Tyson Barrie back. Dahlstrom, plus in 4 games. Got yourself a point. Good job. That's what we want out of our depth guy. Yeah. Now, he is an 86, man. I don't want to fuck with these pairings. It's working. It's really working. So I'm going to keep them as they are. Barrie back in the lineup now. Wow. And we are on fire. The Winnipeg Jets. What a turnaround from last year. Finally another loss in regulation, but holy hell. All right, we're starting to lose a few more games here, but there's no way that record and that ratio would have been sustainable throughout the entire year. I fucking knew it. God, I mean, were you playing him too much? And he has a herniated disc. He's out until January. Son of a bitch. That's the worst possible thing that could happen to us right there. He was playing out of his mind, and Donsk has to clear waivers. Berdan does not. I guess I'll call it Berdan. Even though Donsk shouldn't get claimed, I don't want to. Well, this is going to be a while. Shit. It is. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with the cheese. I don't know. It's going to be a while. No one should claim this guy, right? He's 75 overall. He is listed as a backup here, though. He could get claimed with how some of the people treat their gold. You know what? Nah, I'm not going to risk it. It's only a 2 overall difference. Might view it as throwing Berdan to the Wolves a little bit. They're playing equal time. This will just give Donsk a bit more starts. Yeah, I'm going to call it Berdan. Tough injury there. Really tough. I'm still wondering if we even played the other guy yet. It feels like it's like glitched out. One fucking game. He did fantastic. Play him more. Seriously, we can't overplay Hellebuck like that. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my coach, man. That's not what you want to do. Let's see, like, yeah, dude. I mean, he's fuck me. He's playing absolutely crazy good. Wow. He was, I mean, yeah, I mean, the argument's there, but you have to rest your elite goaltender, man. You really have to rest your elite goaltender. There's your reason. He has a herniated disc. He's out for a while. Coach, man. Is there something in his coaching strategies that says I'm going to ride the fuck out of your starting goaltender? Because holy crap, was he ever doing that? And we're going to lose some games now because of it, for sure. Yeah, we just lost a bunch. 19-6-2. We've definitely fallen back down to earth. Hellebuck's not coming back till around here, so we got to go through a good portion of this next month with a bunch of back-to-backs. Yikes. Having to really dig deep into our other goaltenders, but, well, you got to get the job done. Luckily, we have an 8-point lead on the top of our division, so we've put ourselves in a great spot. It's just I'm worried about how much our coach is playing Hellebuck. Like, it's a lot, man. A lot. All right, but here's the first stat break here. And let's see how we're doing as a squad. 4 goals for per game, 2.26 goals against. Looks like the scoring is definitely up, maybe a bit too much. Maybe it kind of fixed itself. I'll have to take another look at that, but holy hell is Hellebuck killing it. Power play at 32.6%. Penalty, oh my God, we're an elite team. Holy hell, last 10 though, 5-5. So yeah, we've slacked off a bit, and that goalie injury has a big part to play. I need to take a look here at goals against especially. Yeah, you know what? I might have to turn icings and stuff back on because it might just be a bit too much. That's too many teams at 4 goals for per game, maybe. So maybe it kind of fixed. Maybe it's an anomaly those first 2 years. I guess I'll do a. You know what? No, I gotta have a good sample. We're gonna do a full year. It might be a little weird on the sim here with the offsides and icing off, but I'm gonna give it a full year just to see if we can get back, because I've played enough, you know, with our other settings and with it actually simming well to kind of recognize what is sort of normal for what we want out of the scoring engine. So we'll see. We'll see. It is very early still. Teams can still tighten it up defensively. We've been crushing it defensively. All right, anyway, I just wanted to take a look at that. Let's take a look at our personal stats here. Line A leading the way. A lot of good scoring throughout the lineup, though. Line A with 30 points, 14 goals in 27 games played. Connor with 29 points. Ehlers point per game, Landeskog point per game, Scheifele point per game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys point per game. Granlund not doing fantastic, but you know, he's up there. He should erase some of those stat minuses he has. That's the goal out of this year. We have him for another year. If I don't have to look for another center, all the more better. And he's actually producing kind of hybrid, and Scheifele stepping up into that as well as Landeskog, although he is getting some goals himself. It's working. High shooting percentages, but it's working. Vesalainen, not too bad. Rozovic, Byfield. It's Byfield's rookie year. I doubt he'll be winning any trophies or anything, but, you know, we're doing good. And everyone is a plus, which is great to see. Shattenkirk and Barry producing. That's cool. Sorry, I hit the desk. You might hear that. Shattenkirk's pace definitely slowed down a bit. Interestingly, plus minuses. It looks like Barry and Morrissey would be paired together, but they are definitely not. But I like it. All the defense looks good. Oh, probably from that injury, huh? Rip Hellebuck. What? He's having a Vezina caliber season. Unfortunately, got injured, but he could still have himself a Vezina caliber year. Look at the save percentages. Is that even throughout all the goaltenders? Some pretty high save percentages here, I'm not going to lie. Again, maybe they really tried to fix their sim engine scoring thing. Maybe I need to try another season with that. I wasn't able to do as much testing as I wanted to because, well, I had a cast. That was today, so I had a lot of, you know, some prep work to do for that esports cast. If you guys don't know, I am a color commentator for an esports league. A couple of them, actually. I do it with Toogie. As you guys probably know Toogie. So check us out. It's NHL Gamer on Twitch. Go check us out, man. We do a lot of been doing a lot of esports casting. Anyway, there's a plug in the middle of my franchise video. Yeah, those it's hard to say being so early with some of those save percentages if that's going to be sustainable. You'd think it wouldn't be, but you never know. Let's go up here and then we'll start checking out some growth. I like that Byfield's in our lineup now, so it's really good. Able to hold on to Granlund and be less bad about it. I mean, Byfield, if he grows this year, could be our second line center next year, which would be great. All right, so there's Mike D. High elite. I don't know what Cody's Cody, man, what's your potential? I don't know. All right, let's scout a few more of these guys. I doubt I didn't check the what our other pick was like, but I don't know if we'll be getting any picks up here. Marcel Gotch? Oh, Manuel Gotch. Oh, I was really happy there for a split second. Rip. Blast from the past right there, Marcel Gotch. All right. We'll do a bit of this. Yeah, screw it. You know what? I'll do autos. Let's check in on the low elites here. Vikingstadt. I always love that name. All right. 69. Nice. Okay, get you scouted. Oh, you're real. Get out of here. They're all being scouted. Come on now. That guy's got a chance to be at least a top 6, so we'll do him. Who else? Yeah, a few of these guys. Guess I'm getting a few of them scouted anyway here in the first round, but whatever. We'll take it as it comes. Rocky Yip, what a name. And he is well within range to be a nice little top 6 there in the second round. Not so much this guy, but worth taking a look at. Could be a medium elite, you never know. Now's the time when they will start popping up again. This guy, nice little top 4D. Possibly. Most likely. Alright, these guys I'm going to prioritize scouting. For sure, because they're in that second, third round. They could be pop out to be medium elites. This guy most of all. Holland. Duke Holland. Ugh. Menu being a bit slow, it's worrying me that it's going to crash or something. Maybe my fingers are too fast from the game, but I don't know, man. As I said many times before, it really feels like the game just slows down as the year goes on. I can't just be imagining that, right? Does that happen for anyone else? And I do consistently delete my old save files. Like, I don't have the Colorado one anymore, the Montreal one anymore. Those are gone. Anything in the past, Seattle obviously very gone. So it's not like I'm keeping a bunch. All right. There we go. Another nice win. Big. We're getting some big wins without Hellebuck in the lineup, but we need to score more goals to help out our two so-so goalies back there. There we go. That's more like it. Killing the game. Toronto's a good team. We lose to them in regulation. They're able to keep the puck out of the net. Granlund being injured is kind of big, but he's not out for too long. Just a pulled groin. He'll be back quite quickly. Byfield is at an 81. Ooh, his pace is slowed down a lot. That second line is really slowed down here. Ehlers looks like he's just already, maybe that's morale, but he's just already really erasing his. Let's get Byfield up there. We'll move Lowry up as well. And we could have Appleton come over and then shove in. Since he's not out for too long, I will kind of just throw in Bork everywhere. No one likes the fourth line strategy, apparently. Anyway, we'll go with that. There we are. Nice dub. Another nice dub where we are scoring some goals here. All right, loss and reg. That's a tough one, but we have, like I said, we put ourselves in good position. Hellebuck should be back now. Or no, is this December? No, this is December. Yeah, we're missing Hellebuck for like another. Oh yeah, and we're missing our other guy for a bit longer too. Yeah, I for some reason I thought this was January already. It is not. Yeah, no, we're missing. I thought that was too low of time for a herniated disc. Yeah, no, don't need him. But we're winning games, which is important. 27-9-4, man. Wow. Just about to enter January, and Hellebuck will be back around the All-Star break. We're missing a Hellebuck for a lot of time. That's rough. That is rough. Scheifele, though, leading the team in points, and he did become that hybrid production guy we needed him to be. That's huge for us. Everything is kind of falling into place right now. Exactly how we wanted. Let's check out any possible growth here, which we should have got at least a bit. Shattenkirk, all right, maintaining himself through some stat growth. Vesalainen, stat minuses, interestingly. He should have raced that this year. Where's Byfield? He had to have been growing. He's up to an 81. That can't be just morale, is it? That shouldn't. Is that really enough to boost up to 81? Maybe it's just not showing it. Maybe it was. He doesn't only have 16 points. It's not great, but whatever. He's got plenty of time to become the guy we need him to be. I'm not worried. I think he'll be a late sort of bloomer here in many regards. Whoa. Where's the growth, bro? All right, we got some off-season jumps from Tessier. Only 2 overall jump. Wong is growing a bit. That's good. Sullivan, Jesus. Not liking it so far. At least Lee's is up there. That's 77. Like, this guy's in better shape than... Uh-oh. He's still in Erie. Killing it, but we need some growth out of him. Same with you, Jimmy. Need some more growth, man. Not worrying yet, but it is a bit concerning. Now, they were kind of, mid and late first, so you got that going for you, but I'm not worrying yet, but I'm getting a bit concerned about the lack of growth. What's really weird is that, like, Jimmy, Sullivan right in there in the AHL, getting some pretty decent ice time, unless I screwed it up with the bet. No, well, yeah, you know what? Let's switch that around here. There we go. We don't need Potato to be up there. I best lines it because I moved something around, so I'm going to get that back. The thing is, I got really good growth coaches here in the AHL. They all have, like, A's, and they're really good growth coaches, so it's a little weird that we're not getting more growth here. We don't have too many prospects, to be fair, but come on, man. Whatever. All right. So we will be getting a couple guys back now. Our power play might be dropping off a bit because, well, we got someone in there probably shouldn't be, like Gabriel Bork, but it's doing okay. There we are. Let's go right here. Growth could use a bit more of that. Come on, guys. But other than that, the year is going great for us. Whoa! 12-2 loss. Get absolutely... Ugh, that's a bad one. Laid an egg in that game. Oh, well. Come back pissed, guys. Let's go. Granlund is back. Good for us. Byfield. Yeah, I don't know. Not a great rookie season for him, but it is what it is. Granlund, get back in there. Tough for him. That's tough to lose him there because we're counting on him to kind of, erase some of his stat minuses, which he's still on pace to do, to be fair. But yeah, Vesalainen's growing. You like to see that. Jeez. Doesn't seem like a huge shot taker, though. But, again, he's on pace to also erase his stat minuses. We have a lot of good talent coming up. I like it. Yeah, but we have options of who to get rid of, basically, for, like, a nice top 2 defenseman on the left-hand side. Maybe even on the right-hand side now, because of how that's looking. With Lee's growing as he's growing, you never know what he could turn out to be. All right. Let's do some more scouting here. It's doing the glitch with Cody Smith, so cool. You love to see it. I hate it. All right, we got a lot of that first round, so let's just focus on the lower elites here. There we go. We got one. Cameron Ferraro, another center. Two-way type guy. Nope, you're real. All right, seems like a couple guys fell off, but we have a couple more up here now. So we'll just focus on these ones. Some of them still being scouted. Great. Yeah, we'll get these guys as well. Otherwise, I won't have too much to do in this stoppage. Rocky Yip, I want you to be something cool, man. Tolfson as well. All right, Camilleri. I mean, why the hell not take a look at him? He could jump up. He could go back down. Either way, it's worth taking a look. All right, and a couple more here. Yeah, it's still within range to be that low elite, but it'll definitely have 5-year ETA at that point. All right, let's do a few of these dudes. These guys are your possible medium elites. Highly unlikely, but they're the possible ones. That third sort of round area. Late second, third. That's what you want. That's where you can find them. Sometimes in the fourth and beyond, but usually where you find those medium elites steals, all with 5-year ETAs, like in that 3rd and 4th. All right, that'll be fine for now. Hellebuck is back. Yay. Let's see how our goalies did, because I don't think they did half bad. Francouz, not great. He maintained. That goals against was bad, though. Berdan, yeah, neither of them did that good at all. Save percentage wasn't bad, though. I think we're just facing like so many more shots, and I think that has to do with the icing and offside being off. So I can probably, although I mean his goals against was great, you know. Look at this. I mean he's at 82 overall, and we're only paying. This guy's a freaking steal. Maybe he's got stat growth? I don't know. It doesn't seem like a lot. Could be wrong. Anyway, let's send Berdan back down. Hopefully Hellebuck doesn't get injured again. Hopefully our coach gives him a bit more rest here. Send him back down. Put him back in the lineup. And we haven't had many injuries to speak of, especially in my AHL, and that's good. All right, let's continue on here. Past the All-Star break we go. We're kind of on cruise control right now in a lot of ways. Oh, that scared me. I was like, no. Oh, not Hellebuck again. I would have been pissed. But that's Kulikov going out with an injury. Heinola, he's listed as depth, but, you know, I've just been keeping him in there because our team's been doing so well, you know. He's plus 17. Why move him out when he's playing that well, you know? Ooh, and that gives us a 0. Oh, wait, we had a 0 before, yeah. It's not the 4th line. What am I thinking? All right. Oh, we lose to Ottawa. Yeah, a lot of goals being scored here. Okay. Kulikov's back already. So that was a brief stint right there. Hello. Thank you. So we'll get Kulikov back in. There we are. All right, keep her going here. Jesus, another trade. Philadelphia gets Cody Ceci, rip. How desperate are you? Oof. We're losing some of these high-scoring affairs here. That's not good. We need to start winning these games again. Aw, poor Hellebuck. Suffered that injury, and he's coming back, and he's just not the same. A lot of trades now. Uh-oh. Hoglander. Vancouver's pissed right now. The fan favorite gets shipped off. They get James Neal and Zach Cassian in return, though. Nice win right there. Come on, let's get up to 40 dubs before the regular season. We're well above pace for that. But that injury to Hellebuck. Oh, there's one. Kessel going to Colorado with a 5th, and they're getting back Nikkanen, Coat, and Bocage. Jesus. Wow. Detroit traded Zadina. They get a 1st, Holloway, and they get Nyquist back. What are they doing? Why would you trade Zadina? Fucking idiots in Detroit, man. Why would you trade Zadina? Stupid noobs. Another loss in OT with another high-scoring affair. Come on, Hellebuck. Ooh. Win another trade. Riley Smith to Nashville. It looks like he was traded to Minnesota, then Minnesota traded him again. Yikes. A lot of movement here towards the deadline. 42, 17, and 6. 90 points on the year so far. Behind both Maple Leafs and the Lightning, though. But all in all, pretty good. 42, 17, and 6. Definitely not on that torrid pace we were at the beginning of the year. Holy hell. But scoring, really picking up. Scheifele absolutely crushing it. All right, let's see. We'll see how we stack up to the rest of the league as... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think offsides and icing got to be turned back on. In fact, I'm going to do it now because that speaks for itself. I think that's just too much, and we'll see that reflected across pretty much everywhere. Yeah, when the bottom teams are still scoring on 3.5 goals for per game, it's probably a bit too much. So, yeah, we'll turn that. We'll fix that definitely right now. So I think that's a large enough sample size. And goals for should be able to be... I wouldn't expect us to be a 4 goals for team yet, right? I think we'd be more realistic to be around there. I could be wrong, but... Anyway, let's see how we stack up. Let's see how all the teams are stacking up. How many teams above 4 goals for per game? Only 3 now, so it's tough to say, but the goals against is what's really hitting hard. Yeah, only 3 teams below 2. Yeah, no, or below 3. Yeah. I got to turn at least maybe one of them back on, or maybe both of them. I don't know. It's hard to say. I did say I wanted to go the full year, but at this point, it's pretty clear that it's a bit too much. Yeah, the power play is too way out of this world. All right, so I'll go ahead and do that after we check out our own stats here. So Scheifele, 80 points. Our entire first line above point per game. Look at the plus minuses. See, that's another kind of factor. Probably too low on those plus minuses for those kind of point totals. Okay, Ehlers also above point per game. Then there's Kyle Connor. Then Granlund. Granlund's still up there. I still think he'll erase those stat minuses. Same with Vesalainen. Byfield's a bit of a disappointment so far. His rookie year. He is more of a power forward type guy, but you want a bit more out of him, especially if he's going to be that 2C. Oh, wow. Our coach really likes balance, apparently. All right, well, it's working for us this year at least. Again, is that just a factor of the settings? Who knows? A couple minuses now on the team. One of them Lowry, but all in all, it's good. Shattenkirk almost back up to point per game. Barry now a minus, so pairing's a bit iffy right now, but they're both scoring a lot of points here, so that's good for us. But, yeah, Barry being a minus is a little concerning. A little bit. Hellebuck, yeah, the goals, his save percentage is great still. I mean, it's not as good as it was, but there's no way that was sustainable. His goals against is actually still probably very good considering who he's against. The record's great. Fransu, yeah, the goals against compared to the save percentage, it just seems a bit off, you know what I mean? So yeah, I really think, you know what, one more check here. How are we looking for the league? Yeah, okay, yeah, that, too much. I mean, yeah, for some of these guys it makes sense, but it might be just a bit too much. All right, so remember, let's go by Stamkos. He's got 100 points. He's got let's go by McDavid. 90 points with 20 games left. I mean, it makes sense for him, but I think too many people. Yeah, Braden Point, he's got to be on the second line, right? Or maybe he's not. I don't know. I think it's just a bit too much there. All right, we'll try to keep track of the pace. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to have another little sample size. Maybe it was just we had anomalies in those first 2 years, you know? Maybe that was a thing. I'm going to go ahead and turn offsides and icing back on. Maybe if it goes too low, we can have one of them off and one of them on. Just trying to find, you know, the happy medium here, so to speak. Again, we might have just had 2 anomalies in a row, but it was weird to see those kind of point totals, you know? So let's turn those back on like that. Trade deadline is here. What do we do for the trade deadline? Do we even make a change? It's hard to with how we've been doing this year. It's kind of very hard to. I don't really see what change we make. Like, who do we add? Who do we subtract? I mean, we could probably make something happen, but what is that something? Now, we did scout all those forwards throughout. For 3 months, I scouted them. So we should have, and I didn't look at it because, well, we've been scoring like gangbusters. We haven't really had to think about it here, but we should have a lot of forwards scouted very well. So let's take a look around and just see who's available. Not a whole lot of people available. Was that Jonathan Toews? Yes, it was. 2 years left, though. No thanks. If it was 1 year, you'd consider it, but meh. There's Kessel again, but they loaded up on him. Obviously, he's not on the block anymore. Zadina went to Columbus. Such a weird trade. for the Detroit to make, but it is what it is. Jamie Benn, 4 years left. No thanks. Anthony Mantha, too many years left. Not really ideal for what we're looking for. I don't see anything that jumps out at me for something we need. Yeah, not really. And there's no one really on the block who's like... There's Sven Berchi, but don't have him scouted. Wayne Simmons would add a bit of toughness and experience, probably onto that third line. But that would take away ice time from Roslovic, which, do I want to do that? I don't know. Like I said, I really like the makeup of our lineup. There's no one really jumping out at me. So maybe don't do anything. Oh, that's tempting. Oh, he's extended. Still tempting, though, even with the extent. And he is the center sniper. Maybe we do make some moves. Maybe we do get rid of Granlund, but we'd have to throw in some extra stuff. This is the center sniper. In that case, we keep Ehlers, and we have a really good... We could probably even get a bit of chemistry just from the player types alone for that second line. The price differential isn't much. I mean, it's another 4 years... It's 4 years after this. It does kind of lock us in, and then at that point, you look at Byfield as a trade asset instead of Vesalainen. Or maybe you'd still probably need to free up some space on the forward end. I don't know. You still have Kyle Connor. You still got... Yeah, you'd have to choose between Vesalainen and Kyle Connor eventually, which is going to be a hard friggin' choice. But there is the Hurdle option. I wish he was a pure... If he was a pure rental, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But because of the extension, I just don't know if that's the thing to do. God damn it. Why couldn't he be without an extension? That would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because we wanted that center sniper, and that's very rare to find anyone, especially established ones. Like, they come in early on, you know, you start seeing them as prospects and such, but that's it. That is it. Fuck, why does he have to have that extension? But that's pretty much it. Tomas Hertl. Oh, wait, Getzlaf was there, but that's another playmaker. It's not a huge, it wouldn't even be a huge upgrade. He is on, you know, it is the 1 year left. He's a bit better. He is a power forward, I believe, so maybe, but again, Granlund's not doing horribly. Still, we could do the 1-for-1 trade like that. And then get rid of that extra year of Granlund's contract. Wong's doing pretty good, up to a 77 now from, like, what was he at, 74? Or was he at 76? Might have been at 76. Not a whole lot of growth. I mean, yeah, the 1-for-1 would definitely work. Almost 100%. Well, good news is we have a good problem where it's like we have too many guys in certain positions, which again is pretty good for us. Center-wise, honestly, I mean, you kind of don't want to give up either Byfield or Wong. Because again, you got to think long term. Scheifele, maybe got 6 years left. I mean, probably more than that. So, but again, depending on what he wants, maybe he walks in free agency. Ooh, we're going to be in a tough spot. Byfield and Wong. Cap-wise, we'll figure it out. But yeah, Shattenkirk likely departing after this year. I don't see us keeping him around. I mean, we're maintaining him through that stat growth. He's super happy here as well. But he does have the top 6 potential. Now, he could maintain himself, and we can maybe get another year out of him as we continue to buy time. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, like I said, I can't really think of anything to add. Really, what do you add? Don't know. I'd like to see some growth, though. I'm a little concerned that we're not getting a whole lot of growth here this year. A little concerned about that. So let's take another quick look at that before we wrap things up here. Gonna be a long video. Okay, Wong got some growth. There we go. All right, a couple of low elites growing. There we go, Tessier. All right. You're doing some stuff now. Good. Good. Your shot's so bad. Poor guy. Puck mover only. Your shot, like, legit did not grow at all. It almost started with those kind of stats. Mackenzie. So, yeah, we're getting some growth. Wong grew. Pedersen grew more. Where Lambos did grow slightly, but not a whole lot. Uh-oh. I think... Yep, Sullivan hasn't grown still. Lease hasn't this year either, which is a bit unfortunate. But whatever. He should get an off-season jump. He should be ready for NHL next year. Or I might have to put him AHL because we still have... Yeah, the left side we're pretty set on still. But good to see Enroth, those guys who were like drafted like 40-something overall getting some decent growth. Monroe, not so much. Wong's looking pretty good as well. Yeah, Byfield might even be a winger of the future, depending on how things end up. All right, better growth here at the deadline, at least, than the last time we checked, but that will do it. What the hell do we do here at the trade deadline? Can we even justify making any sort of move? I'm having trouble seeing a gap. Like I said, the center slot, but there's not too many good replacements. Hurdle would have been tremendous, but it's that extension that I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to make that move. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.